Hello once again, I'm Russell Dolag with this week's Micro Minute. There's a lot to cover this week, so let's get right into it. Last Monday, Chuuk State Governor Johnson Elimo issued an executive order removing the Chuuk State political status plebiscite. President Mori has suspended actions of this task force for unity. He stated, "I will be proposing and calling for a leadership meeting between the Chuuk State government, FSM national government, and representatives from the United States government to address the underlying issues raised by the Chuuk State during the initiated movement to secede." All this is of course happening just before FSM's national elections on March 3rd, and we urge all registered voters to cast their votes and let their voices be heard. Palau's plan to close their exclusive economic zone to commercial fishing is gaining momentum. There's been many pledges of funding from the US, Japan, and Australia, as well as support from Palau's Council of Chiefs and its 16 states. Changes to the Senate committee might hinder this plan, as no legislation has been made at this time, and the committee's chair is not an ally of the current president, and much of the foreign support hinges on the passing of such legislation. The High Court of the Marshall Islands has made its decision on the case whether American-born but naturalized Marshallese citizen Jack Niedenthal can run for elected office. Associate Justice Tuttle ruled that Mr. Niedenthal can run for election in the Nitijela, and that it was unconstitutional of the Nitijela to deny him, as the Nitijela did not have the power to prescribe the eligibility qualifications. To directly quote Tuttle, Jack was, at the time he filed for his nomination paper, qualified to be a candidate for election as a member of the Nitijela. The U.S. Department of Interior's Office of Insular Affairs hosted a meeting between officials from the U.S. territories and Hawaii. While the meeting touched upon workforce development, tourism, and climate change, the most controversial topic was compact impact. There are growing concerns that climate change and loss of COFA funds will cause an influx of COFA citizens, and this will further strain already strained government agencies. 13% of Guam's population is regional immigrants, while Micronesians make up 1% of Hawaii's. Guam Governor Calvo cited that it cost GovGuam $144 million to provide services to regional immigrants, but only receives between $14 and $16 million in funding. The amount of funding that the Department of Insular Affairs can give out is capped by law, and only a congressional approval can raise it. Delegate Bordalo said the Interior's budget de-emphasizes compact impact, saying, "I understand the importance of addressing climate change as the OIA priorities, but these cannot be at the expense of compact impact." Those are all this week's stories, and for more on them, please check out the links we've provided below. Please let us know your thoughts on them in your comments, and also let us know which stories we missed. Also, if you could let us know how we're doing by giving us a like or subscribing to our channel, and also liking us on Facebook.